Hey everyone, what's up? I am back. This is going to be a weird video. I'm going to be telling you guys about how many people I really knew in school. That's just putting together like all the teachers, staff, students, principals, stuff like that. And before I do that, I wasn't going to put this in the video, but I am now. I take vitamins basically usually in the morning or at night. Sometimes I do it in the morning and at night. And basically, I am going to make myself a slushie. How I do this is I have Kool-Aid in a Gatorade bottle. So this is not Gatorade. What we did is, this is an old Gatorade bottle. We just clean it every time, and we always put Kool-Aid in it. That way we have somewhere to store a bunch of Kool-Aid for it. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to dump my vitamins in something else. So I need to find that. I don't know what I'm going to dump them in. I got the... Okay, so I have this cup. You guys are in the cabinet. See? Cabinet. So that way you can see me, because it really wasn't working putting you guys anywhere else. So I'm going to put the gummies in this. This is a weird video. I'm just going to start off with that. It's very weird. Okay, so now I guess just dump them. Uh-oh, we got one. So that is done. And then I'm going to go rinse this. Okay. I got it. It's all rinsed out. So, like I said, we're going to be making a slushie. Usually I do this in a cup, but I couldn't find the one that I wanted to use, so basically I just did this. I have done it like this before, but I didn't actually have my vitamins still in it. So this is interesting. I'm going to have to put my vitamins in something else other than this the whole time, because it can't just sit out like that. But I'm going to put our Kool-Aid, not Gatorade, Kool-Aid in the cup. So here it goes. So basically, got yourself your Kool-Aid. So basically, that's what there is to it. So there's not really too much to it, and if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am stirring around the Kool-Aid. I don't know why. This is something that I'm doing. But, so then, basically, I just put the spoon in the sink so it can be cleaned later. And then, basically, I am just going to be putting the lid back on it, putting the Kool-Aid away, and putting this in the freezer. That's pretty much all there is to it. But, yeah, I had to, do this, so I figured why not just take you guys along with me, because I was going to shoot a video last night of if I knew I could get paid on YouTube before I started YouTube, which I will be making that video soon for you guys, but instead I went ahead to do the video that I'm shooting right now. It was going to be how many people I know in my high school. And so I was shooting the video as I was looking, because I was looking back in my yearbook. I was only doing for my senior year. So basically, I decided to just scratch that video, and basically I just went through my yearbook and wrote every single thing down out of how many people I knew out of this many people. Like principals, how many principals there were, how many I knew, things like that. When it came to counting kids, that was a long list. Because obviously I didn't know everyone in that school. So basically, I had to count how many I knew from that grade, and then I basically had to count all of them one by one, which there were hundreds. So to make it easier, what I did is I used my phone for a calculator. It just made it go so much faster. And I finished it last night before I went to bed. I was having a problem with someone last night, so I did not go to bed until 6 o'clock in the morning. And I woke up at noon, but I'm alright. Just a little bit tired. But I'm alright. So, and I wanted to make this, so I decided why not? Take you along with me, and it's not like a long video to do this. So instead, you guys are going to see the next part of this video in just a second. Let's go! Hey everyone, what's up? I am back. Right now I am currently in my living room. You can tell my door is right there. So basically, this is my yearbook. It's my yearbook from when I was a senior. So we can't afford too much, and it's very hard to afford yearbooks. They are just so expensive. So for my whole high school experience, I never got a yearbook. Just they were so expensive, and I really wanted a senior yearbook because it was my final year in school, and it was just so special to me to have a yearbook. So basically, I used all of my money to pay for the yearbook because my dad never got me a yearbook. He never would. And my mom just didn't have the money to afford for it because she had to buy groceries and everything and support us. So it wasn't that easy. So basically, she did not help me. I told her that I was going to get a yearbook, and she's like, how? And I'm like, I'm using my money. And I left, bought the yearbook, and I got it. So this is the yearbook. But, I have told you guys I have 2 living rooms in my house. That does not mean we're rich. We are definitely not rich. Not in the long shot. But, yeah, so this is my yearbook. I paid for it with my own money, and I just really wanted it, so I got it. So basically, I just looked back in my yearbook to basically find people that were there. There was even some people that I knew that I didn't even think were still in the school my senior year, just because we didn't really talk too much. I'm like, wait, they were still there? I'm like, wow. But, okay, so we're going to start off this topic about clubs. There were 47 clubs, and I was in 0. So, I didn't do any clubs just because I didn't really want to, and I really didn't have time to do clubs, so I didn't join any clubs. That's why there's a 0. But then there were sports. I did 0 out of 80. There were 80 sports, and basically, the only kind of sports that you would catch me doing was sports for, gym. That's pretty much it, and gym was, my least favorite subject. All through my whole life, when I started middle school, I hated gym. I always hated gym. But for principals, I believe, so I'm just counting all this by a guess. I did count everything, but I could miscount some things. Hopefully I didn't. But for principals, I believe there was 4, and I counted them, the principals, obviously, and I knew all 4 of them. So there's that. For superintendents, I knew 1 out of 4. So, obviously, I wouldn't know too many of them. Their superintendents really didn't pay attention to that stuff. I'm surprised I knew all of the principals, but not that surprised because I was in trouble a lot. but I'm a whole different person, kinda. Anywho, Board of Education, I only knew 3 out of 6. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that I knew them. Cafeteria staff, I'm really shocked by this. I knew 4 out of 9. I'm shocked because I thought I knew more than that, but people that I thought were cafeteria staff weren't. So I'm like, oh, okay. Custodians, I knew 1 out of 5. Not really shocked right there because I really didn't know any of them. Then you got faculty and staff. There were 171 of those, and I knew 81. So that is actually a lot. Faculty and staff is basically hall monitors, teachers, TAs, things like that. And I did know a lot of them. There was this one hall monitor. Whenever it was my lunch period, I would never stay at lunch. She would be leaving during my lunchtime, and she would be going around the school doing the things that she had to do. And I'd basically just walk with her. I'd leave lunch and walk with her because I never ate lunch. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. So, then I said plus a dog. So, for out of the 171 faculty and staff, included there is a dog. His name is Doc. We got a dog for people, dogs help people when they're sad, so that's why we got a dog. But that's why I said plus dog. He's very adorable. But then there's retiring people. There were four I knew that were retiring, and there was 5. So that's for retiring and stuff. Then you got, these are on paper so I can just remember this. Okay, so this is going to be a very sad part. There were teachers that died, and it's actually very sad. I actually did not even know that I knew this person. I knew people were saying that person died. I'm like, wait, who's that? And then I realized he's a math teacher, and I actually knew him. I'm like, wait. I knew him. I'm like, that's weird. He was never my math teacher, but whenever I was getting extra help in math if I needed it, he was usually around, so then I got to really know him. And it's a very sad topic that he is not here with us anymore, but there's that. So freshmen are the 9th graders, and I knew 23 out of 413. Not too many that I knew, but I knew them. Sophomores, which are the 10th graders, I knew 38 out of 369. Obviously, still not that many. Juniors, juniors are 11th graders. I knew 75 out of 357. So, still, that is actually kind of a big amount to me. But, yeah, I basically knew a lot of juniors, I guess. Seniors, I knew 98 out of 388. So, basically, I knew more of juniors and seniors. And I could not count myself as a senior. If I did, I would have known 99. But, so, I can't count myself for that. But there's another sad part to this. I am so sorry for the sad part. It's students that passed away. There was one, I forget when it was. Again, when that happened, I'm like, wait, who? I didn't really know. I know what happened now. I don't really want to share it. But, then after hearing about it and stuff, then I just realized that I actually seen her around in the school. So I sort of knew her, not really. I was never her friend. Like, we didn't know each other. I just saw her around in school. But, so, yeah. For yearbook staff, I actually wasn't going to include this part because I really didn't even think this was going to be in the book, but it was, so I'm like, why not? Yearbook staff, I knew 5 out of 11. I'm actually surprised that I knew people in the yearbook staff. That was actually very surprising to me. But I knew them, so I wrote that down. And basically at the end of the book for the seniors, they had pictures of us when we were really little and then when we grew up. But I never really put that in. So right now, that is what I'm going to show you guys. Pictures of me when I was little to now. Let's go! So now this is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you guys want me to start making certain kind of videos, just let me know what they are. And if you guys want me to do like a different way of how I talk in my videos, like do something a little more fun, just let me know. I probably will be doing that. It's just there's not too much fun in my life, not until I move out, but I will do my best for you guys. So I will see you all next time. Have a great day and please like and subscribe. Bye.